请保持间隔距离，不要扎堆。景区禁止吸烟，请规范佩戴口罩。各位游客朋友，您好。根据防疫工作要求，请保持间隔距离，不要扎堆。景区禁止吸烟，请规范佩戴口罩。各位游客朋友，您好。根据防疫工作要求，请保持间隔距离，不要扎堆。景区禁止吸烟，请规范佩戴口罩。
Hello everybody, welcome to a live stream brought to you by China Plus, CRI Learn Chinese 4 pages. This is a very exciting live stream for all of us here because this is our last stop here in Xinjiang, and right now you can see we are in Urumqi, Urumqi here in Xinjiang. It's the regional capital, and of course the place that is the perfect combination between a modern, very advanced, very developed city and the beautiful tradition of all ethnic groups. And we are here standing at the landmark of the place. We are in the Grand Bazaar, the International Grand Bazaar of Urumqi, and Bajia would be the Chinese name. As always, please let me know whether or not you can see and hear me clearly, and also if you have any questions, you are more than welcome to leave it in the comment area, whether it's related to this place, to the beautiful culture of it, to the previous stops we have taken here in Xinjiang, or anything you're interested in China, in the Chinese culture, in all. So yes, please leave a comment. And right now I can see that a lot of you have already joined the live stream. I see Abdul Sabwar saying hello to you too. And if I am checking the China Plus page, I would see that we have Andrew saying beautiful. Thank you so much. Jessie saying 你好牛牛 Huang Yue and Una. Yes, that's the three of us here again doing a live stream. We see Una and Huang Yue behind the camera, and I am right here. Niu Niu bring you the live stream. Hello Eddie, happy to have you here. Good morning. Well, actually, good morning or good evening to Kenny. Happy to have you join the live stream. Eddie, good morning to you too. And China is saying hello to you as well. We have Terry saying hello from America. Hello to you too. DeFlo as well as Patrick. All of you are here, and of course Carlos have just shared the live stream. That is what I'm going to ask you to do, please. If you like the live stream, please like and share and comment as much as possible. Here we are in Xinjiang, here we are in Urumqi, the last stop of our month-long journey. We've visited many beautiful sceneries. We've seen the lakes and the rivers in Canas, in Siram. We've seen beautiful mountains, the Tianshan Mountain, the Kunlun Mountain, all the beautiful snow-capped mountains. We've seen desert, which is a little bit scary but absolutely magnificent. We tried to take pictures of the starry sky. It was very romantic, I have to say. And we've seen the Populus euphratica, the most difficult name of a tree I've ever learned. The forest is beautiful, and it has this resilience in its spirit, just like Xinjiang people have that spirit in their blood as well. And of course, we see beautiful grassland, including the Nabladi as well as the Blue grassland. So, which is your favorite stop? That is going to be the question I'm going to ask you through the entire live stream of today. Which of all these beautiful things, which of all the amazing live streams, which one is your favorite? Please leave your comment. It's kind of like a review of the whole journey in the comment area. Let me know which one is your absolute favorite of the entire journey. At the same time, we've also seen a lot of different culture. We've seen many ancient cities. We've seen ancient towns. We've also seen the ruins, the beautiful Jiaohe ruins. So there has been a long history. There is a long history of this beautiful region. The ones that has already ceased to exist with no human being activity at all, and the ones that is still very lively, the Kashgar of ancient town that is still full of residents and beautiful tourists. So which one is your favorite? And here we are in the Grand Bazaar. If you take a look at the surrounding area, you would see a lot of beautiful architecture capturing or as a symbol of the Silk Road. You can see some of them are capturing Islamic style architectures. Some of them, well, most of them, actually almost all of them, have more than 2 languages. You have the Mandarin, which is the national common language, and you also see the Uyghur language capturing or showing the name of the places. And in some places you see English as well, welcoming tourists from all over the world to come here and enjoy. And you would imagine that, this place must have a huge, really long history. This must be a place that probably in ancient time people have already enjoyed the beauty of it, and probably they've traded here in the fair. No, it appears so, but actually this place is built around 2003. It's open to public in 2003 in a spirit to celebrate the beautiful multi-ethnic culture, to celebrate local people's lifestyles. So it's something rather new and rather, I'll say, international. So now let's start our exploration into the beautiful Grand Bazaar. Let's start it to walk. I have to say it's 11 o'clock here in Beijing time, here in Urumqi, but it's a little bit chilly. It's forcing me to wear the same clothes I wear in Cocktail K in the first live stream, a perfect circle of something very beautiful, I would say. And you can see that alongside we call it Merry Square. This is a Merry Square, a happy square, not the getting married, but the happy and festive married. So on the Merry Square, during afternoon time and sometimes evening time, you will be able to see people from different ethnic groups singing and dancing, and it will be a little bit like that. We don't get to see the real people dancing here because it's the morning, and in order to have you guys joining in, we have the morning. But during afternoon, instead of sculptures like this, you see real people singing and dancing in their ethnic costume, in their traditional costume, quite lively. I would recommend you to come and enjoy the view, enjoy the atmosphere. And this place is actually really large. It covers an area of around 40,000 square meters, which means it's roughly 100 basketball court here in this place. So you can imagine a basketball court and multiply it to 100 by 100, and then that is the area of this place. So naturally, you can enjoy local delicacies here. You can buy lovely souvenirs here, and you can see sculptures like this. Like I said, we have 步行街 pedestrian, the Grand Bazaar pedestrian. So 步行街, in the middle we have the Mandarin common language. Up here we have the Uyghur language and the English language helping you guys to come and travel. And this is also a symbol or a figure, a very significant and important figure here in Xinjiang. His name is Afanti. Here is his donkey. With his donkey, he travels all around in different places, and he used his witness and his wisdom to help local people fight against or fought against in ancient time the landlord who oppressed them a little bit, and he fought against them and he won. Of course, Afanti started to be a symbol of smart, of helping his people, of Xinjiang, of course. Okay, so like I promised you, here in this avenue, here in this bazaar, you would see souvenirs, you would see beautiful, lovely accessories, a lot of different things you can buy. And donkey, 驴子. I've been told that people in Xinjiang love donkeys, not only because they are mild, they are gentle, they help people with not only their daily lives, but also every aspect of their lives. But another funny reason is that I have personally tried to ride a horse, and riding a horse is a little bit harder than it looks. Jessie saying, Are we having any technical issues? Because Jessie is saying, oh, we're back. Okay, we are back. Sorry for the interruption. We are back right now. If you have just tuning in, this is Niu Niu with Una and Huang Yue behind the camera on our very last stop here in Xinjiang. Right now we're in Urumqi and we are in the International Grand Bazaar, the biggest bazaar of such in the world. We've already introduced you a little bit about the Mary Square, the very happy, Mary Square, and we are on the pedestrian with all the different souvenirs, gifts, and delicacies that you can enjoy here. And now we are seeing nang. This is a fun word because this word, the Chinese and English pronunciations as well as the spellings are really similar, so it's really easy to remember. Nang. Nang is a local staple food. As we know that nang, oh, this is a huge one. Oh, this is lovely. This is the huge naan. That's the staple food. You need it for your carbs, your energy. And if you want the taste of meat, you can enjoy the kebabs. Lovely, huge. See, if there is a kebab as huge as this, I would totally eat it. And I think I can eat it for a week. It's really large. Which do you guys think is more interesting and delicious? Please let me know. We have Kenny saying those naan bread is so tasty and got flavor. Do you know that naan is actually made not in a pan or in a pot in ancient time, but actually in a hole dug underground in ancient time? So we say naan keng. Keng would be a hole, a place you got in the But that was the previous situation. For sanitary reasons, for hygiene reasons, we are creating an oven like this. But in ancient time, you can imagine this as the level of the ground, and you dug a hole in it and you started to heat it, and you got a little bit of oil stick. Oh, just like that. Oh my God. I think my mouth is watery. Okay, so that's the oil, edible oil you put on it, and then you stick it just like that. Did you hear that sound? You stick it into the side of the hole, and then after a while it'll bake it. I can feel the heat. Oh, this is lovely. Okay, I'm gonna allow you to hear. The voice when the chef stick the naan onto the surface of the hole. 我想录一下你拍的那个声音，可不可以大点声？ Did you hear that? That's funny. Okay, so you stick it onto the side of the wall of the hole, and then after a while, it will create some bubbles. If you took a little look inside, let me show you. There's the huge, yes, those are the bubbles created of air within the naan, and the naan is toasted. And it's delicious. You can even have some sesame on it, or the one ingredient that Huang Yue does not like, that is some chives as well as garlic on it if you want to. And 我可以看一下那个扎眼的吗？谢谢。And the funny thing, okay, I got to get in there, is this one. As you can see, this is also a traditional, let's say, tool with a lot of nails on it. You can make it handmade yourself here in Xinjiang, and using this you stick a lot of holes on the naan. It's a little bit like when you're cooking steaks. You use it to create a lot of holes on it to allow air in, to make the texture of the naan even better. And you use 我可以扎一下吗？可以。这必须得打通。打通啊？对。Okay, so you have to actually perforate it. 我拿不起来，我只有一个手。这算打通了吗？谢谢。Okay, I'm not gonna create a mess here with this naan. I feel like I have to buy it because I've already ruined it with my immature techniques. They're gonna. 谢谢。See, that's my naan. I'm gonna come back here and buy it myself. That's mine. Don't anyone buy it, please. Okay, so that was fun. Let me say hello. 谢谢你们，谢谢。Okay, so we have Jessie saying to tenderize the meat. Yes, to tenderize the meat. One is steak, and in this case, one is naan. Actually, they use it to create a lot of holes and make it, let's say, allow the air to get in, because as you can see, you want to stick the naan onto the surface of the hole so that it can create the special texture you taste. And that's some I think it's a demonstration of different flavor naan. I see sesame here, this is walnuts, and they're in different shape. All of them look so tasty. Oh, this is a donut. This is not a donut, this is a naan, special shaped naan. See, you can totally imagine a donut as a naan if you don't have the perfect opportunity to come to Xinjiang and taste it yourself or try it yourself. Okay, we have Kenny saying, Niu, I'm sure it tastes good. Oh, thank you. My naan have to taste good. And yes, different shaped naan here. Again, 3 languages, we say naan. I don't think this is the right spelling in English, but it's the right Chinese pinyin spelling. I think naan would be N-A-N-N, right? Naan. It's the English name. Oh, this is lovely. They are not naan. They are lovely couple of birds. We call them lovebirds, getting together and enjoying their lives, their pastry lives. I have no idea what this is. 海狗吗？这是什么呀？ I have no idea. What do you guys think this is? Okay, so these are naan with fillings, with so many different kind of fillings, because we know Xinjiang is also famous for its dry fruit as well as its nuts. So you can see pistachio, and we have walnuts. I think they're prune. This is probably a kiwi, red dates, oversized red dates. Here in Xinjiang, there is the saying that people say an apple a day keeps the doctor away, and here in Xinjiang, they say 3 days a day make you younger every day. So that is another funny saying showcasing the nutrient value of dates. So the huge red dates are not only tasty, but also good for you, making you younger and rejuvenate you every single day. Very nice. Another delicacy you have to try here in Xinjiang would be their milk tea, 奶茶, milk tea, 奶茶, with this beautiful looking pot and the utensils. And of course, you want to take them away, you would have a paper cup taking them away. Yes, you can try the 奶茶 yourself. Jessie saying the donut naan is made due to the soldiers in the past using hole to lash them into a food necklace to eat while marching. Really, a food necklace? Huge donut naan as food necklace? You know, in Chinese we have a saying 不忍直视. It's like you cannot look it directly because it's too hilarious. You feel like if you have a necklace of donut naan, that'll be a little bit hard to see directly. Hard to see. But lovely comment. Thank you so much, Jessie. And yes, these are the tools we use to manufacture the naan. This is the one I tried, a really lovely one with the nails and the beautiful handle. You see that even for the daily use, they want to make it beautiful and nice to look at, like a decoration you put at home. So yes, it's very beautiful. This one, you guys are familiar with this one. This is a pizza, whatever, rolling, flattening the dough thing, right? Same thing here with naan. So here during noontime, when more and more tourists are rushing in, they actually allow you to try getting the, let's say, your hands on the lovely naan and try it yourself, trying to get your personal naan customized, not only customized because you are customized with your flavor, but also because you are using your own hand to cook some naan here. A very interesting experience. Highly recommend you to try it yourself. Okay, so as always, if you have any questions, please leave it in a comment area and let me check the comments from our CRI Learn Chinese page. If you have any questions or any comments, do not hesitate. Come on in and leave your thoughts, questions, and comments here. We're open to constructive criticism, we're open to praise, and if you want to say I'm the best person in the world, I am humbly accepting it as well. So please leave a comment. Hello, Daniel Wang. Thank you so much for your comment yesterday. And it's hard for me to think straight right now because this room is full of the lovely flavor generated by Nang. I think my mouth is watering. All of them smell so good, so very good. We have Dawood saying 牛牛来中巴边境吧，我在山那边等你。Really? You want me to cross the mountains and go to Pakistan, huh? Well, I will consider the future. I'll consider it as one of my future business trip stops because after traveling Xinjiang for a month, I feel like I've learned a lot of things. I've learned many lovely culture points as well as the lifestyle of local people in my heart and by my own experience. And I also learned how important it is to see things for yourself instead of listening to the staged story, looking at the manipulated and edited video of something that is totally conveying the misconception of a place. So seriously guys, I highly recommend you to come here by yourself and see for yourself the beautiful people, lovely view, as well as the splendid culture and history here in Xinjiang. You will not regret your choice. Okay, I'm also saying hello, 早上好 to Angelo. Angelo saying, what is the name of the food they're making? The one that looks like pizza as well as donuts. It is called Nang. Excuse me. Little chili. Naan is the name of the place, and for naan, they are in different shapes. They are made of dough, and they are baked in a hole buried underground. I think it has been a traditional staple food for them, on top of the noodles that you can use any kind of sauce you want, and the rice that you can take with your hand. So Xinjiang is a delicious region. That's what I'm going to say, a delicious region. We have Daniel Wang saying, is this a museum? I think it's just a shop, a non-shop, but you can totally come here and experience all that yourself. And we have Ni Hao from Ochai. Ochai, thank you for the effort of learning this language. And Dawood saying, 谢谢牛牛, you're very, very welcome. 不客气, 我的荣幸, my honor, 我的荣幸. This is so funny, guys. Like I said, this is the perfect combination of modern and tradition. So you have a modernized, a Western KFC shop, and you have the lovely grandpa right here in Xinjiang on the square, and he is, merging with local people, and he is trying local taste as well as local costume. So we have our KFC grandpa wearing local costume and probably also using a chicken leg as a music instrument to play. Aw, that is lovely. I'm pretty sure he cannot really play the music, but he can play the chord, the taste buds in your mouth and manipulate it and make it very tasty. I wonder if KFC provides naan plus chicken wing, naan plus chicken leg here in Xinjiang as well. Really lovely. Okay, let's continue to walk. This place has so many surprises and has so much to offer, seriously. We have, sorry for keep cleaning my throat, it's a little bit dry and it has been a month. So yes, I guess my sound cord, my voice cord is not in the perfect condition, but my spirit is totally with the atmosphere of the plaza, of the bazaar, and this is truly amazing. Oh, we see many dairy products. Oh, and I have a question. Is the KFC here 清真? Ha ha ha. I'm gonna share with that ha ha ha. But 清真 would be kosher food, and since Islam is the current major religion of the Uyghur ethnic group living in Xinjiang right now, I'm gonna say a lot of the food are kosher. For example, if I take one, do I see it here? Oh, I don't really see it, but they are going to have the kosher sign on it, making sure they can eat that food. And also it's milk, dairy product, it's kosher itself already. And yes, these are some snacks made, snacks made by, we have milk as well as camel milk. I tried camel milk myself. It tastes mild and refreshing, nothing like cow milk. The funny thing about camel milk is that if you try it yourself, you would know it's not cow milk, and you won't know how to describe it to your friends. You have to try it yourself. What are these? Oh, these are the brown sugar, or crystal beautiful honey looking yellow sugar. And these camel milk powder, or camel milk. I don't think you can feed your babies that, so I'm not gonna call it formula, but camel milk powder. Definitely delicious. And thank you guys so much for coming here and joining the live stream. If you have just tuning in, this is Niu Niu with Una and Huang Yue, and we are in Xinjiang Urumqi in the International Grand Bazaar. This is definitely beautiful, and I love meat. That is why standing in front of the booth, I do not want to stop. And these are some beef jerky. And they are again wind dried. So if they're dried by wind, it means that their texture is a little bit more tender and chewy, comparing to those that are dried in direct sunlight. Wow, and this is a lamb feet. See, the thing is, as a Chinese who loves to eat chicken feet, I've never tried lamb feet. Don't know what it tastes like. Don't want to open it and try it now. You guys come here and try it for yourself. I'm not going to do it. Let me see the jerky. Oh, that is hard. Can I have a smaller one? Yes, please. Thank you. Talking to myself. Not because I'm crazy, just because I'm excited. I like it. A little bit spicy. And you need to concentrate when you're chewing it instead of, very casually taking it. You need to concentrate. The flavor would come out of the jerky, rushing into your mouth and explore like a feast. Amazing. Love it. We have posting, God bless you, and good friend China. Yes, China is good friend of the whole world. It's very lovely. Angelo saying, 我很喜欢吃面包. That looks tasty. Still watching so many good stuff. Yes, keep watching. We have so many good stuff presenting to you here in the Grand Bazaar. These are apparently some nice, small but beautiful handbag. Let me pick one. This one? Does it work with me? Does it match? Oh, Huang Yue is nodding her head. She said it matches.
It looks like Valentino.
Oh, Valentino. Oh, really? That is a happy surprise. No, I think this one is much more original. And you see the pattern, the beautiful patterns. The funny thing about patterns in Xinjiang is that they use really simple shapes. You see flowers, you see dots, you see the leaves. Yet they can create so many different variations and with different colors, and you love it so very much. Alright, let's continue to walk. Poi saying, oh, we have Dawood saying 牛肉干. Yes, 牛肉干 would be jerky. 牛肉干. 牛肉 is beef, 干 is dry, so dried beef would be beef jerky. Oh yeah, I think we are arriving at a pedestrian. The second, let's go inside. We don't care which pedestrian this is. We'll try this one. I think it will be very, very interesting and nice. 谢谢你们说很漂亮，是说那个包很漂亮是不是？我也觉得那个包很漂亮。I also think that a handbag is very lovely and beautiful. Love it. And thank you guys so much for your lovely comment. You can continue to give the comment here in the comment area. If you have just tuning in, this is Niao Niao with Wu Nan Huang Yue. And we have a question here. Because we have already covered a month-long journey here in Xinjiang, we traveled around 8,000 kilometers, showing you all the different sceneries. So I want to know which one is your favorite now. Which is the place that you like the most? Which is... I'm stunned by the beauty of the Atlas silk. We're talking about it later, but you guys are still very welcome to leave a comment here letting us know which is the place you love the most. And this one is in Chinese we say adaptation of the traditional costume. That means that you have the element of the costume, your collar is decorated, the side of your sleeve is decorated, but yet this is also a modern kind of t-shirt. It's very convenient to wear. Compared to the traditional costume, which are very beautiful, but a little bit, inconvenient in daily life, which is also the reason you don't see a lot of people wearing their traditional costume. As a Han ethnic, Han Chinese, I also do not wear my pretty dress all the time. That is because wearing modern clothes is more convenient, not because it's mandatory. So yes, these ones, on the other hand, are the clothes you can wear with the decoration, very beautiful, at the same time, very convenient. And, oh, this is precious. Imagine a little kid wearing something like that. Absolutely beautiful. So very amazing. We have a friend saying, can you talk slowly? Am I too fast? Sorry, I'm just super excited and I want to show you everything, so I'm a little bit, 1.5 speed, a little bit, or 1.5 times the speed. Okay. I'm gonna slow myself down. And we have friends saying, I'm from Malaysia. Where is this place? It's very beautiful place. I like to go. 马来西亚的朋友你好，这里是新疆市乌鲁木齐的大巴扎 Grand Bazaar. It is the biggest bazaar of such in the world. And the funny thing is, the word bazaar in the Uyghur language actually means the world outside of your own home door. It's not only talking about fair or market where people trade their goods. It's also talking about a place that you can socialize with your friends and you can meet new friends. You can exchange information. You can hang out. You can party. You can enjoy life. So bazaar is supposed to be a very happy and lovely place, just like the one we are standing at right now. So yes, beautiful clothes, love it. Probably going to buy some. Not now, because changing in front of the camera can be strange. Oh, camels, lovely, lovely camels. If you want to buy one, This is a camel girl. She's in pink, very cute. And these goats are absolutely gorgeous. Oh, and we have this. 羊驼。羊驼怎么说来的？羊驼。It's okay, this is the animal that spits to you sometimes when they're angry, but very cute and lovely when they're not angry. I hear lovely music, so I'm gonna come here and check it out. They're with Busy. 你好。没有关系，没有关系。We have a lot of tourists here carrying their suitcase. People say that if you ever come here to Urumqi and possibly this is one of your stops, you only get to be here for a little while, for probably several hours. Then the Grand Bazaar, International Bazaar, would be the place you have to come. And now I see the reason. This is lovely. 我可以试一下吗？可以啊。I'll have a try. That's not too hard. The thing is, I can hold it with one hand and strike it with another, but I cannot do what they do, is to use both hands and play and everything. And if you take a closer look at it, you would see that they are decorated with the beautiful paintings. And actually, they can provide two sounds. If you knock on the edge side of it, that's the edge sound. And in the middle, side of the, I'll say, hand drum. I was told that most of the hand drums here in Xinjiang are made of different skins. You have the cowhide as the side of the drum, and also there are the python skin ones. I see a python skin ones. Let's see. It's python skin or snake skin. 蛇皮啊，蛇皮 python skin or snake skin. Woo! Can provide a more crystal clear kind of sound. Sorry, snake, sorry. 这个可以给我们弹一下，我觉得这个好像更清脆。谢谢。很好听。Okay, see, I always say that the music is in Xinjiang people's blood, but I have to say it's not only in their blood, it's in their surrounding areas as well. If I live in an area that is so musical, you hear all the different melody and also the rhythm, you would want to dance yourself. And this is beautiful. Bronzeware. These bronzeware are absolutely stunning. I'm not really sure if you can see it through the camera, but for me, I see the glare, I see the reflection. They're all shiny and blinking, and the deer is talking to me, want me to take it home, but I do not have enough space to put it in my home. I'm so sad now. I want all of them. No, cannot have. And they are in different shape. As you can see, people are making souvenir, making art works. They are spreading or using their imagination and creation based on everyday stuff they see. So we have camel for sure. We have deer with beautiful horns, and the ones without horns, they're still beautiful. And those, this is precious, very lovely. And rabbits. And all of the bronzeware are covered with beautiful decorative patterns. You can see the leaves and the patterns on it. You should totally come here yourself and come here and do it, buy it, take them home. Take that one home. That one, those two, they are amazing. You should take them home. How about the price? Kind of wishes. Oh, I want to know. 请问一下，有老板在吗？ Guys, the shop owner is not here. We can take them without paying. Let's go. Come on, rush. No. I'm not really taking them. I'm just kidding. Let's go. 没有真的要拿走啦。不知道价格，大概多少钱？老板在吗？老板不在。老板不在，真的可以拿走。Okay, I'm just kidding. 没关系，不在就不在了。卖果的老板知不知道这个？哦，是吗？您知道他们多少钱吗？
大哥，
这个大的。
这是6800的。
6800吗？
通的都是手工刻的。
手工刻的。Okay, guys, it's around 6,800 yuan, which is roughly $1,000. I would say it's not expensive, but considering that these are all handmade, the beautiful pattern, each and every line, each and every dot are made by probably beautiful girl or lovely gentleman with their own bare hands or their hands and some tools. So it's worth the price. And you can try bargain, I think. I'm just thinking. 谢谢. Okay, let's continue to walk. This place is lovely. Max saying 没有老板啊，是不是可以拿走? I have the same thought. And that's why I do not know the price. We have Pam saying, are your previous episodes on YouTube? Not really on YouTube, but you can find them on Facebook in China Plus pages. We have China Plus News, China Plus America, China Plus South Africa. 3 pages for you to look for them. And also you can go to CRI Learn Chinese pages where you are right now. So yes, please come and ask questions, learning the beautiful culture, learning about the beautiful place, and also learn a little bit of Chinese. Thank you, Mac, for saying go buy something small as a souvenir. I will totally do that, and I'll buy the none that I made. But right here, we are standing in a clothes shop. I would rather say kids' clothes and hats. 都好漂亮啊！这些一般都是多少钱啊？
拿一个帽子试。
帽子是多少钱啊
85块钱一个。
啊，85块钱一个是吗？我可以试一个女士的吗？这是女士的吗？
男士的。
男士的，我可以啊，我可以拿一个女士的试一下吗？
行，
谢谢谢谢，麻烦你。Okay, I'm in his way. Trying to get out of his way. As you can see, these hats are some traditional, let's say traditional costume of Uyghur ethnic group. 哦，这个好漂亮，还有辫子。应该怎么戴？就戴后面就好了吗？And you can try it on. 是这样吗？
那个样。
Thank you. 黄月 likes it. I cannot see my braids. I want to show them my braids. Show you my braid. Okay, so here I am, having long hair and braid them into, these lovely braids. I should totally get one. And you guys can come here and try it for yourself as well. These are lovely. And how precious are these? These kids' clothes. I think they're very light and they're since it's for kids, they have a inner layer protecting the very tender skin of your baby. You should come here and dress your baby up with these beautiful, beautiful dresses. 谢谢，谢谢，这个帽子好好看，谢谢。而且你拿的大小好合适啊，好厉害，很专业，谢谢。I've just said that the shop owner is actually very, very professional because he chose the size of the hat and give it to me, and I tried it. It's perfect, absolutely perfect. It's Huang Yue's favorite part, earrings and decorations. 你好，我们这边有好多漂亮的耳环啊。You have a lot of very beautiful earrings here, and they're very shy getting out of the camera. It's okay. Okay, so I do not really have a ear I don't have my ear pierced, so it's hard for me to try them on. But I can show you. I can show you. This is very colorful, much more colorful than I thought. How about it? 好看吗? See, in Chinese you can say 好看吗? Is it beautiful? Suiting? Nice? Don't get any response, but it's fine. Thank you. These are amazing, very lovely. You stick. 请问这一对多少钱呀？100元5对，一对20。150对吗？ Okay, you should rush here and buy your earrings here because it's only 20 yuan, and you can have 5 with 100 yuan. five pairs of earrings just for 100 yuan. 100 yuan would be roughly, let's say around $15 US for 5 pairs. Seriously, why aren't you, come here and buy everything, clean the shop. I'm gonna have it stick back on. I can. Very beautiful. And I think the most attractive thing about buying souvenirs or buying accessories as souvenir here in Xinjiang is that you get to, let's say, put a little bit of cultural and ethnic style in your personal style, because it's not the kind of earring I'm wearing now, a little bit boring with only one color and standardized made. These earrings are with ethnic elements. They are very colorful. They are bold when they're using colors, and it fits you perfectly. Very, very nice. And these are fur. Not really sure they're real fur. I think they are artificial fur. So a rabbit, so cute. And from the touch of it, I'm pretty sure it's not a real rabbit's hair, so do not worry about the poor animals, but it's really nice. Love it. Okay, let's see what you guys have to say. At the same time, thank you guys so much for commenting on it. Muhammad is saying, how to say in Chinese, 牛牛, you can bargain. In Chinese, if you want to say you can bargain, you can say 可以搞价. Or 可以讲价. Let's make it easier. 可以讲价. 讲 is talk and 价 is price. So 讲价 is talk price. If you can talk about the price, it means you can bargain. Yes. That's how you that's how you say it. We have a very passionate owner. beautiful. You play it a little bit like you're playing a guitar. You even have the pluck with a guitar. And I think the bass is also with, yeah, snake skin. And it has a really long neck, allowing you to have different tone and a very large range in your music playing. 我感觉我听过这个，这是什么？花儿为什么这样红 ？Why is the flower so red? Because it represents the passion of me and the love I have for you. That's why it's so red. Oh, lovely! 好好听啊！好听，好棒！ Oh, a lot of tourists are also here and surrounding our shop owner. 这个叫什么呀？
这个喇叭铺。
This is the roll-up. Roll-up. That's the Uyghur language. It's a string instrument. Oh, this is the dutar. I remember its name because I think it is similar to guitar. So this is the dutar. It has only 2 strings. Yeah, the sound is quite different. It's still with it is still very Xinjiang, very representing the Uyghur ethnic style a lot, but I think it's the key is a little bit lower, and I feel like this is a boy instrument for some reason. It's a little bit more, make you want to jump around with it and dance with it. And this is a long neck. Woo! Yakshi! Yakshi! 谢谢，好好听哦。
不客气，不客气。
这个学。
好了。
He's taking a bow, taking a bow. 啊，没关系。请问一下，这个乐器要学多久就能弹成你这样啊？弹成你这么厉害？你学了多久？
等一会儿。
要大家都在看，没有关系。我们再试下这个吗？鼓。I don't think I understand this, by the way.
大跳舞。
He wants me to dance, but I don't know how to dance.
Yes.
This is funny and lovely.
好了。
Yakshi! 谢谢。
不客气。
Okay, let's continue to walk. At the same time, one thing I noticed here in Xinjiang is that, the jade grapes again. You guys still remember the Houten jade, He Tianyu? Pretty sure these are not that. It's not that expensive, but they are very beautiful. You have the leaves of the grape and the color of the grape. See the color. I know it is the sweetest kind of grape. It's the seedless white, 无核白. Here in the bazaar, you cannot really get, well, actually you can if you are in the right season. When you're visiting the bazaar, you can also try the lovely fruit. But if you are like us, arriving here after the harvest season, it's possible that the fruits are not available anymore, but do not worry about it. You can still try the dry fruits as well as the walnuts. So there would be many bazaar providing you with the nuts, different kind of nuts. They are also lovely. And I think I am in a clothes shop with beautiful scarves. I'm going to show you this one because I learned about it and I want to share with you it. This is the Atlas silk, Atlas 爱德莱丝 silk. This is a very special kind of silk because if you take a look at the pattern, they are very standardized and it looks like it's easy to make, right? But it's hard to make because this uses a technique called tied dye. It means that you have to dye the silk first and then you use a special kind of weaver to manufacture the fabric instead of getting it done or weaver it first and then dye it. If you dye the silk first, the color would be more bright, the color would be richer in its nature, and also you need to weaver them into the pattern that you designed, so by memory. So that is really hard for some professional Atlas manufacturer. They spend around, let's say, 5 years learning it and then started to master it. So it's really hard. It's a really hard technique and it is one of the intangible cultural heritage here in Xinjiang as well. So Atlas. They have also different patterns. Yeah, this price I would say probably is not Atlas. It's another kind of, silk. We can find the real, those ones. This is the standard kind of pattern. with the pattern, again, I think the situation is that you would say the patterns look simple, but it can actually vary in different ways. And yes. Okay, so let me say hi to some of our friends on China Plus America. We have Jennifer saying, very good musician. I agree, very good musician. And I sense that he does not speak Mandarin so well. He's only giving me words. But it is common here in Xinjiang. If you meet someone that is a little bit elder generation, or, not the same age as us, very young, it's possible that they don't speak the national common language so well, but they are very welcoming and very passionate. They would communicate with you in their ways, and that is lovely. And we have Robert saying no mask. Yes, actually the situation, we have no mask and a mask under a nose. At least try being consistent, because you accuse Trump of all sorts of things, not wearing one. I think that is a really interesting comment, because the situation are different here in China. Here in China, in Xinjiang, we have not seen a case of COVID-19 for over 2 months, but still people are recommended to wear a mask, and also especially in public places. The reason I'm not wearing one is because first I want to make sure you can hear me clearly, and also I am keeping a distance at least a meter away from people. I do not think it's the same situation in the United States, so I highly recommend you to still wear a mask, since you're still seeing new cases in your country. It's the safe thing to do, it's the right thing to do. And for Robert Davis, I highly think it's not because we accuse Trump of anything. We're not accusing him of anything. We are just giving you the safe recommendation. One more time, over 2 months without a new case. At that time, I'm pretty sure you can stop wearing a mask if you want to. At the same time, let me say hello to Patty and Letty saying beautiful, thank you. D Flo saying good music playing. Yes, that is amazing music playing. And Kenny, first, thank you for saying it hasn't been a new case for a while. Yes, that's the true situation. And see, if I knew, you have already replied. I don't have to anymore. Angela saying so talented is the musician. Yes, the musician is absolutely talented. And like I promised you, not only can you try the fresh fruit here, you can also try the dry fruit as well as the nuts. So this one is the dates. Lovely dates. Just remember, we have a saying that 3 dates a day would allow you to be younger every minute, every day. So 3 dates a day. But don't eat too much. They are very, very sweet. It is going to be bad for you. Well, see, that's the thing. It's good for your blood sugar as well. But these are all different kinds of dates. This is another kind of date. This is 腰果怎么说来的？忘了。Cashew? Cashew, yes. This is the cashew, this is the almonds, dried prune, or dried figs. Oh, this is the dried fig. No, dried prune. 杏干，葡萄干 raisins, different kind of raisins. When you're in Xinjiang, you would learn that raisins are not caught raisins. They have their very special, beautiful names. You can't generalize them by giving them a label as raisin. They have different, beautiful names. For example, this one is Wu Hebai, the seedless whites. This one is the Hong Xiangfei, the red, beautiful lady in ancient time. This one is the black gallon. I think there is a one called the fragrance of a beautiful lady. That is a little bit offensive to the ladies, but definitely tasty for the raisins. So yes, different names for different raisins. You can definitely get some. And my recommendation would be, huge dates. They're too huge. I can only hold probably 2 in my hands. That's how huge it is. But I do have to say I have smaller palms, rather. So still, very huge dates. And we have friends saying, I love eating dates. I love eating dates. Thank you, Jessie, for sharing that. One thing is, if you get some of the dried fruits, no matter the dates, 大枣, or the prune, 杏干. I'm going to lose my northern 儿化音 accent. Or the grapes. or the raisins, 葡萄干, you can actually steam them with your own pot for around 20 minutes. It will taste even tender and it will melt in your mouth. That's how tasty they are. Okay, I think I've covered a lot of different shops here in the pedestrian area. How about we come out of it and let's see if we can go travel back to the Mary Square. 我看一下我们能不能回到刚才的广场上去啊，我觉得广场上现在应该人会变多。I think more tourists are here because of the time differences and everything. Here in Xinjiang, the morning roughly start around 11 o'clock. So 11 o'clock is approximately 9 o'clock for Xinjiang people mostly. That is why for them they would love to start their day, start traveling, start having fun, start business, start basically everything when they are. 我们要回广场上怎么走啊？广场上这边吗？谢谢。See, I lost my way because it's a little bit like a maze. It's a maze-like area with a lot of different alleys and different buildings. And in here, let's say you don't worry about missing a spot or missing a tourist, a souvenir, because you get to have a touch with them a little bit later in other stops. Like here, these beautiful, amazing stuff. Very lovely, very lovely. Casey saying better mask up, dear. Thank you for the concern. Like I was saying, actually Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region has experienced a tiny little second wave of the COVID-19 here, but after that, we have already experienced over 2 months with 0 case. And by saying with 0 case, I'm not only saying 0 new cases. I'm saying that every patient has been recovered and get out of the hospital, and after that no new cases, no current cases in hospital at all for over 2 months. That is why even though it's still recommended to wear a mask in public places, in let's say a diner or a restaurant, it's recommended, and for me I am standing with 1 meter distance with others, so it is still okay for me to not wearing a mask. But thank you so much for your concerning, and also for those of you who are still seeing new cases in your country emerging every day, I think it's the right thing to do. Please wear a mask and please be safe. That is very important to me, that all my dear friends on Facebook are safe and enjoying their lives. At the same time, there's one thing I need to share. It's actually a little bit of personal idea that I have, a personal 2 cents I'd like to share. That is, before coming here to Xinjiang, I myself have some doubts. I was wondering about whether their language are still being used. I was wondering about whether their cultures are being preserved. I was wondering whether their lifestyle are being honored and respected. And the fact is, after being here and seeing with my own eyes and showing you guys with the lens, with no manipulation of editing, with no staging of stories, you see the real situation right behind me, right through the lens for a month. I think I get to answer that question quite confidently. That is, here in China, we are seeing a lot of people from different ethnic in Xinjiang, we're seeing a lot of people with different ethnic groups. We see the lovely Uyghur couple getting married. They are singing and dancing the whole afternoon. I put my hands in the air so long that it makes me feel a little bit tired. It's like perfect exercise. And we see the lovely Mongolian tribe, actually different Mongolian tribes merging into the Uyghur ethnic group, and they are having their own style of dancing. They have their own food and their beautiful costume that I tried myself. We see Kazakh young boy getting on a horse, being able to ride the horse like a professional in their 11 when they are 11, and we see people from all different ethnic groups enjoying their lives. When it comes to whether their cultures are being preserved, I can also say that we are providing them with all the opportunities, all the choices they want. If they want to continue to be a blacksmith like all the previous generations in their family, they get to, and they get to be honored and be happy to let's say, continue and inherit the intangible cultural heritage. And if they do not want to live the same old lifestyle as their parents, they are also being provided with the opportunity to study the national language, to go to enjoy undergraduate study in, for example, Beijing or Shanghai or the United States with no problem, as long as they want to. And that is a good life, I would say. And right on the plaza, I read a little bit about it. I was saying that this is the beautiful place. This is the bazaar that people enjoy their lives. But actually in 2009, right on this bazaar, there has been a riot. There has been a terrorist attack on the 5th of July. And people died. Actually, 197 lives were, let's say, just ceased to exist just on this bazaar. And around 1,000, let's say, 1,700 people got hurt in that terrorist attack. And that was the horrible thing we do not want to see again here in Xinjiang. So if you ask me whether or not the scrutiny is stricter than other places, I would say yes. I would say I see a little bit more cops on the street than in probably Shanxi or in Beijing myself. But they provide me with a sense of safety. They make me think that I can safely walk on the street. They are the reasons that after 3 years and 10 months, we haven't seen another terrorist attack. We haven't seen another horrible, let's say, horrible incident created by separatists or by extremists. I think that is the safety we are looking for, and I love to see that. And personally, I think I've just watched a lovely dialogue between people from outside of Xinjiang and, of course, inside. We got 3 guests inside of Xinjiang answering about their perspective and their stories here in Xinjiang. Among them, of course, they are from different ethnic groups. Some of them are born in Xinjiang. Some of them are born in Beijing and decided to move here in Xinjiang and continue their lives. And it is all the stories that are provided by Xinjiang people living in Xinjiang. And I hope that will be the case, more and more of the case, because there are some volunteers outside of the region sharing their perspective of Xinjiang when they have never been here. The stage story, the manipulated truth are just not what we want to hear. What we do want to hear are the stories told by local people, by Xinjiang people actually here in Xinjiang. And if you agree with me, you can come here by yourself and try to enjoy the beautiful atmosphere here as well. So right here we are back in the stage. We are back in the Mary Square. Here in the Mary Square, I guess it is time for us to conclude the month-long journey of our live stream. It is truly amazing. On top of the beautiful scene and beautiful people, we've also learned a lot about history, about religion, about everything that we should learn about a beautiful place. Like we said in the very beginning of our month-long journey, Xinjiang covers an area of 1/6 of the land area in China. It also provides you with the long history back to before century time, and you can find all 56 ethnic groups of people here. This is truly the place you have to visit, and now it is safer and happier than ever to live in Xinjiang. So I would highly recommend you to come here and enjoy everything with your own eyes. Okay, so at the end of the live stream, let me say hello to those of you who have joined. Let's see who has what comment more. Many of you are saying good morning to us. Thank you so much. And let's see if you have any questions. Kenny saying, start having KFC for breakfast. Are you having the regular KFC or the KFC that we witnessed previously? And we have Granner saying, I had a really great time. Thank you. No, thank you for the lovely, lovely message. And if you guys are really interested in everything, I would again highly recommend you to come here by yourself. You would see people from all ethnic groups standing here and enjoying their lives and loving their lives. We have Daniel saying amazing Xinjiang. Yes, amazing indeed. And Christian saying today make party. All the team deserve it after the amazing journey and job. Thank you so much. Kabu for saying thank you Kabu for saying I love Xinjiang. I love Xinjiang. 我爱新疆。谢谢你的留言。Thank you for your comment. And we have Dan saying that's right. Never use term minorities to describe another human being having a nice day. Yes, we never do that. They are different ethnic groups and we are all the same. Here in China, probably if you come to Xinjiang, you would undergo more safety checks than you do in other places, but it's for your own safety and it might be done by a lovely, handsome Uyghur Xinjiang here. So yeah, chat with them. It would be a fun experience. And thank you, Steve, for saying beautiful, amazing, beautiful look, very nice. And what about the media reports of conditions of Uyghurs? I think I have already answered that question with our month-long journey here. You have seen all the real live streams for yourself, and I have talked to many of the Uyghur ethnic Chinese living here in Xinjiang ourselves. So instead of believing some of the media's statement of people being not safe, you can see on the plaza, on the bazaar, we are quite free and having fun. And once again, thank you guys so very much for joining the live stream. This would be the last stop, and after today I will see you guys back in Beijing. And before that, let me hold the camera and say goodbye to yes, let's say goodbye together, those three of us. Oh, are we? Sorry for not being a perfect cameraman. Yes, I'm saying goodbye. Thank you so much.
For this whole month.
Yes, it has been a month. Yes, and it's the three of us here, and we have a lovely gentleman helping us with the camera. That'll be the end of this live stream. It's been months long. It's been 8,000 kilometers, and we are getting back to Beijing. So I will see you in Beijing, everybody. See you in Beijing. Bye bye. Bye.
请保持间隔距离，不要。